In this episode, we count down my top 10 tuck cases among my collection and give away a brand new sealed deck that may perhaps have a spot on this list. We also announce the winner of the Kingswild Project Tigers prototype deck. All that coming up next. I am surrounded by boxes. Well, the truth is, it's been like that for the last few weeks. I know longtime viewers will notice that the study definitely looks a little bit different, a little incomplete with the wall, especially being this color. And it may take a little while before we recapture that old glory, but it will soon enough. However, these boxes in front of me are definitely a lot more welcome than the ones we just cleared out of here a few days ago. This is my extensive playing card collection, and among these boxes are a select few which I consider to be my favorite. There can be no more futile attempt than picking a favorite something. Ask me what my favorite movie is today or what my favorite meal is tomorrow, and I'm likely to give you a completely different answer a week or even an hour later. The truth is, ranking things is still pretty fun, and in that way it's a worthy exercise. Today we embark on the first of hopefully a series of gentlemanly top 10s. Eventually we're going to get into my favorite designers and of course my favorite all-around decks, but for now I want to start with the ever important tuck case. It's the first thing you see when you buy a deck of cards after all. Contained within a beautifully designed and executed tuck case, there exists so much promise. In fact, the tuck case is so incredibly important because for some collectors out there who prefer to keep their boxes sealed, it's the only way they will ever really experience their deck collection. Welcome back to all of my loyal viewers, and if you are new here, welcome to you too. I am TheGentlemanWake, and you're watching the go-to channel for the playing card enthusiast, and we hope you'll consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, then there's nothing else left for you to do except become a member of the notification squad by clicking the little bell down there so that you get notified every time I post a new video. We're still ramping up back to the way things were, and I want to thank you guys for the patience and for all the great comments I got regarding my tour of the last Gentleman Study. It was a nice way to send it off, and you know, we're really gonna miss that place. Make sure to stick to the end of this video because to celebrate the move into this new study, I'll be giving away a very special deck and you won't want to miss it. Let's get into this. My gentlemanly top 10 tuck cases, starting with number 10. The first tuck case on my list comes from a deck I've previously reviewed on this channel. The Apothecary series from Seasons Playing Cards has multiple different iterations of tuck boxes spread across different decks. The most unique of which includes a distinct feature I've never seen before on a deck of cards: thermally responsive inks on heat-sensitive cardstock. It's a very cool effect. Add to that the fact that they include a hand-signed white label sleeve with embossed metallic ink printing, and you've got an extremely cool and decidedly different tuck case. Next on the list, number 9 is the Dystopian Tuck Box from Joker and a Thief Playing Cards. A brilliant design in more ways than one, the Dystopia Tuck features a bunch of really cool imagery done with red and gold foil stamping, inspired by post-apocalyptic artwork most commonly associated with films like Mad Max. This is one of the coolest designs in my collection, highlighted by a really cool anthropomorphized engine with wings made out of exhaust pipes. The one thing holding this back, the fact that the box lacks embossing. Number 8, the High Victorian playing cards from Theory 11. I've been very effusive about the tuck boxes from Theory 11 before, especially this one, which I've reviewed in detail not once, but twice, 2 deck reviews. In fact, no top 10 tuck case list would be complete without the inclusion of at least one Theory 11 deck. The High Victorian box, whether in the original green or red exclusive version only available at Target locations nationwide, is the pinnacle of mass
produced tuck box design. All other entries from here on out are purely limited offerings in the custom category. This box, designed by Joe White of Ye Old Studio, is rife with amazing architectural detail and label making flair. Number 7, the Federal 52 Silver Certificate Tuck Boxes by Jackson Robinson and the King's Wild Project. Available in both bicycle branded and unbranded editions, the Silver Certificate box is an intricately gorgeous design that more than stands up to the monetary inspirations behind it. Both boxes feature a silver holographic cellophane seal, light embossing, and silver foil lettering. Although the bicycle branded version does bring the name recognition associated with United States Playing Card Company decks, I think that the unbranded version is just a tad bit better. Number 6, the NPCCD 2017 decks, also designed by Seasons Playing Cards founder Alex Chin to commemorate the National Playing Card Collection Day, which is October 17th. These decks feature extremely intricate tug cases with numbered die-cut outer sleeves and 2 box halves that split apart to reveal the cards inside. The green version features a pearl white sleeve, and the black and gold edition has foil seals. The design is a nicely raised texture that adds to the luxury of the decks. Number 5, the Arabesque deck from Lautrec and Oath Playing Cards. I previously reviewed his Arabesque Error deck. This version, printed by Lautrec in his own facilities, improves on the previous by upgrading the Error deck's white cardstock with a much more premium slate gray matte paper. The darker backing makes the shimmering gold and silver stand out even more. Number 4, the Luna Moon, Helios Sun, and Esther Star decks from Bacopo Playing Cards. Another deck I've had the pleasure of reviewing in depth on this channel. The limited edition Deluxe Luna Helios and as yet unreleased Esther Star decks feature a stunning fanning mechanism that is unlike any previously released tuck box. The matte paper is strong and sturdy and premium feeling, and it looks fantastic on display. Number 3, the King's Wild Project Tigers limited edition tuck case, designed by Jackson Robinson to mimic the look and feel of vintage matchbooks. The limited edition tuck case is a masterwork in tuck box design. The coup de grace of a recent successfully funded Kickstarter campaign, one I reviewed in detail earlier this year. The decks feature stunning artwork reminiscent of the late 19th century ephemera, down to the weathering and ad copy lettering. The Matchbox tuck further captures the vibe with a true strike strip, as well as the inclusion of a match gaff card designed to complete the illusion. It will also be extremely limited in the edition size. Number 2, the House of the Rising Spade Gatekeeper deck, also a technically unreleased deck, although fulfillment for these will be happening soon for those who were lucky enough to snatch one up during the successful Stockholm 17 Kickstarter campaign, which I also previewed on this channel. Created by master designer Lorenzo Gaggiotti, the Gatekeeper deck, also limited to 250, includes a 3D sculpted resin gate piece that fits perfectly within the die-cut opening of the tuck box. The gate itself features an opening that allows for the addition numbering of each deck, handwritten on an internal signature card, to be seen without opening the box. The tuck case itself, printed by previously mentioned Lautrec, is brilliantly embossed and features a radiant title image in silver foil on the back. The box is hand numbered and signed by Lorenzo on the bottom. Mine is numbered 77, which is my lucky number. Before we announce that number 1 entry on my list, I think it's important to mention that these choices are very much personal and honestly arbitrary. Despite how it looks, I don't own every single deck ever produced, and my list is limited to decks I've physically held in my hands. Having said that, there are a slew of worthy decks that very easily could have made my list. Here are some of the honorable mentions. The Citizens deck by Theory 11 includes a fantastic design by Kevin Cantrell and is embossed with 2 distinct metallic foil inks. The Thick Lines Playing Cards by Draplin Design Company and Art of Play features a fantastic oversized box design. with a mechanism that slides open, revealing a standard tuck box within. Another Stockholm 17 deck, the Chateau Rouge tuck box, is a wonderful design with glossy black ink, red foil stamping, a small die cut opening, and great embossed artwork. Dan and Dave's Private Reserve deck is another wonderfully embossed foil tuck box, and what stands it apart is the unique wax seal that stretches from the top of the box all the way to the center.
In fact, I'm giving away a brand new sealed Dan and Dave's Private Reserve deck, and I'll be giving you the details for that giveaway in a second. Quickly, I want to extend my congratulations to Ben F, who is the lucky winner of the King's Wild Project Tigers prototype deck. Be sure to contact me, Ben, to claim your prize. Also, for those interested in supporting this channel by becoming a patron, please don't forget to visit wake.video/Patreon for details. Okay, so giveaway rules in a second, but first, my number one tug case. My number one tug case belongs to King's Wild Project's limited Maduro playing cards. Despite trying hard to limit the reappearance of the same designer over and over on this list, artist Jackson Robinson managed to break into my top 10 list no less than 3 times, thanks in large part to his innovative and immersive tuck case design. The limited edition box, part of a run of 1,750, includes a cigar box style design that is simply fantastic. It features faux wood grain and typography that really looks as if it's been burned into the surface of the box. The box features a vintage tax stamp inspired numbered seal and the brilliantly designed Maduro crest in the center. The box also features a magnetic closure, and opening it reveals more attention to detail. The interior box is printed to look like a cigar and is adorned with an elaborate embossed foil cigar band wrapped around it. Expect a detailed review of the Maduro tuck case and the cards within when they ship, which should be relatively soon. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look at my gentlemanly top 10 tuck cases list. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Now for the giveaway. Comment below with the following 3 things. Let me know which one is your favorite tuck box in your collection. Also, I mentioned my lucky number earlier in this video. Be sure to comment below using that in a sentence. And finally, let me know what other top 10 lists you'd like to see. Thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and click here to watch another great video. As usual, it's been a pleasure. I am the Gentleman Wake. As always, see you next time.